Hello everyone. First, I'd like to start out by saying thank you to all my patrons that have supported me in my modeling through the last few years. It has really meant a lot to me, and it has encouraged me and kept me motivated to create these mods and keep the mods updated. I'm really excited about this new mod that I will be coming out with on Patreon in the next couple of days. Basically, it allows you to put a lighted logo on your deflector. For the first release of the mod, it's only going to be for the new Freightliner Cascadia, because I want to get it out into the wild and let you guys experiment it and tell me what you like and what you dislike and what I can change to make it better. Then we'll start adding it to more trucks in the future, and that is if you guys like it and use it. So in this video, it's not just a simple placing the mod in your mod folder and everything works correctly. There's a few things that you'll have to do, and one of the things that you'll need to do is create your own logo for the deflector. We'll just provide a generic logo to be lit on the deflector when you select it in the options menu in the game. It doesn't match your skin and it won't match your virtual trucking company, so it will be up to you to create your own logo. But fortunately, creating logos is really easy, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time, and I'm going to walk you through steps in this video of how to use the mod and how to create your logo. Let you see how you can enjoy having something unique on your truck. As far as I know, nobody else has actually done this, so this is the first mod of its kind. The first thing you need to do, if you go to the Patreon page, once the mod is released, you can download the mod. It'll be listed in the collections, and you just go to your collections and you just find the post with the mod, and then you'll find links, and there'll be two files. There'll be an actual mod link, and then there'll be a link for what's called an open definition file, and you will need both these files in order for the mod to work. So once you click on the link, it will show up in your download folder, and if I go to my download, okay, so you should see you'll see the Deflight mod version 2, and then you'll see a Deflight mod open def. Now remember, you'll need both these mods to make the mod work. Mod that you will need to make changes in is this one that's called the Deflight mod, deflector light mod open def mod. So what I've done is I've just put it on my desktop, and I've already got it on my desktop here, and then I'm using WinRAR. So if you're not familiar, I use WinRAR. You can use any other zip programs, but if you click on it, it's going to open up this file system, and only thing you got to do is hit extract, and then it will extract the contents onto your desktop. So I've already got the contents on my desktop, and it's right here. So this is the open def file. So once you extract it, this is what you should have as a folder. So if you open the folder, you should see two folders in here. One's called def and one's called art, and then there's a few other files in here, but the only one you really want to look at is this art. Alright, so this is where your custom logo will go into this art folder. So if you click on it, inside of here you'll have a template and a PNG format, and then you'll have the sample that I included, which is the Roadrunner, and then you'll see just an ordinary TOBJ file. Your custom logo, you will need some sort of paint program, and I use paint.net because it's free. First of all, it's free, and free is good. So and the second thing I like about paint.net is it's very easy to use and learn. It's user friendly, doesn't take a whole lot of time to learn it. So if you're just starting out and you don't know anything about graphic programs like Paint Shop Pro or Photoshop or GIMP, I'd recommend Paint.net. It's just really easy to use. So we'll open up this template here. I can either select open, or you can select open if you have a different type of paint program you use. So I'll select open with Paint.net. And your template should come up and it should look like this. Alright, so what you're seeing now, you're seeing a template that's in alpha, and then you're seeing the wire mesh frame, the spot that's on your deflector, and this is where your logo will go. If you don't have your layers box open, you can come right up to your top right corner and just scroll over till you see layers, and you just click on that icon there and you should see a layers box. Now whenever you're working with graphics, it's most important that you use layers. It makes your life so much easier if you use layers. So the first thing I want to do to make this show up really well is I'll add a layer, and if you look on your layers toolbox, you can see you have add new layers. The first icon, just click on it and it's going to create you a new layer above your background layer. You want this layer below your wire mesh, so all you have to do is just left click on it and just drag it below it. And now on this layer 2, we're going to add a color to it. So I like to use white because white makes it show up a whole lot better. So I select white in my colors, and if you don't see your colors box down here, you can go up here to your upper right and you can just click colors and it'll open this color box for you. And I want to make this whole layer a solid white. So in order to do that, the easiest way is to grab this paint bucket, and you can find this on your tools menu. Just click on the paint bucket and then make sure that you have the right layer selected, and then you just click anywhere inside and it'll make your layer solid white, just like dumping a paint can over it. Alright, so next we need to create a logo. So I've got this logo that I downloaded from the internet, and if you have never gotten an image from the internet, it's really simple. The only thing I did is go to a search engine and I just typed in Punisher logo, and it brings up all sorts of logos for the Punisher. You know, you can click on one and then it kind of helps you out, shows you a bunch of different other logos, and I ended up finding one that had the ring around it, and I liked it because that's the shape of the deflector logo. So I just downloaded the one that had the ring around it. But to capture the logo, the only thing you really need is once you found the logo that you like, just right click on it and you can just select copy image. And I know for a lot of you this is pretty simple stuff, but just select copy. Alright, we've copied the image. Go to your paint program, then up here in edit you can just select edit, paste into new image, and now we have the new image. Alright, so I've already done that, so I'll delete it, and I have this logo right here. And let's just say that I want to delete a certain color on here. We got something that's called a magic wand. We can click on the magic wand and we can click on whichever color we want to delete. So in this case I just clicked on the white with the skull and I just select delete with my keyboard, and now I have deleted that white. If I want to delete the black, I take my magic wand and I just click on the black, then I hit delete, and now I've deleted my black. If I wanted to change colors, let's say that I want this white to be, I don't know, a pinkish color, I can just take my paint bucket, and I can just click somewhere on this white ring, and now it has made that white ring pink. So it's, like I said, paint.net makes everything so simple to use. It's very intuitive, and it doesn't take you long to figure it out. It's very easy. Alright, so now that we've kind of got a custom logo here, how do we put it on our template? So here's I'm sorry, this right here is our template. If you notice now that our template is pink, has a pink background, there's a reason for that. I did not select finish before I swap colors. So if I go back to white, it goes to white. So before you swap colors, you want to make sure that you select finish. So I selected finish, now I can select any color I want and it stays white. Alright, so here's our logo, and I want to put it on our template. So the first thing I need to do, I need to copy it. So I hit edit, copy, then I come to our template and I hit edit, paste into new layer. Alright, so now I have a logo that's within a new layer. And after I paste it, you see where I have the 4 arrows, and this arrow and a plus sign is kind of lit. That means that I can move it around on this layer, and you can see that the layer is right here. But if you've noticed, the logo is bigger than my template. So I can see that if I was to take the opacity. Alright, so it's real hard to see the template underneath the logo because the logo is opaque. You can't see through it. So what I want to do, I want to change the opacity to it, so that now I can see my template underneath the logo, and now you can see that this is my template and this is my logo. So now I want to make sure that my logo matches my template. So I can grab this corner and I can change the size of my logo and drag it into place. And then if you come down here to the bottom right corner, you can see you have a minus and a plus. And so I want to zoom in on my work area. So I just hit this plus and zoom in as much as I can so that I can see. So I can see that the pink doesn't quite match the template, so I want to just grab these and I just want to move them in until I'm inside a template. Alright, so now as you can see, my logo is completely inside my template. And that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so now I've just got to put this logo inside my art folder and replace the Roadrunner that I had in there. So in order to do that, I know my logo matches my template, so I want to change the opacity of it again, make it dark, and then I want to hide my template from the background. So I uncheck the box that hides that template. If you want to hide the background layer, you just uncheck it and that hides the background layer. And if you want to hide the logo, you can just click that box that hides the logo. Okay, so now the only thing left to do, and this is the easy part, is you come up here and select File, Save As, and then make sure that your save as type is DDS. So you want direct draw surface with the DDS file, so you want to select that. And then if you have the right folder opened up, you can just save it directly to your art folder. If you do not, you need to go where your OpenDef folder is kept at. In this case, it's on the desktop. So I'm on the desktop, deflector mod, OpenDef folder, and then I'm inside the art folder. And then this is the Def Art DDS. And the only thing, I just click on it, it changes the file name to match the file that's already there. And this is real important. Do not change the file name, because the mod works based off that file name. So don't change it. Just make sure you click on it, and they'll put the correct name in the file name. And then all you have to do is select save. And make sure that you're on BC3 linear DXT5. Make sure that everything looks the same that it's got here. I know this works. There may be some other settings that other people use, but I know this works. So if you hit OK and then flatten, now we have saved our logo. We have to make sure that folder gets placed into our mod folder, and you'll need, like I said, you'll need the 2 mods to go into your mod folder. So to get to your mod folder, go to Documents, go to American Truck Simulator, Mod, and then you can place the 2 mods in your mod folder. So I got the Deflight mod version 2, and then I have the OpenDef, the Deflight mod OpenDef folder. So I have both those mods in my mod folder, and once they're in there, then we're ready to start the game. So we'll just go ahead and start the game. Yeah, my computer's still being kind of sluggish. And then you'll see you have the lighted deflector mod and a lighted deflector mod OpenDef. I've got several versions in here because I've been doing a lot of testing on it. So I do have the 2 mods, and I make sure that the OpenDef has a lower priority than the light mod, and that seems to work well. I don't know if it really makes a difference on which one is priority and which one is on the bottom, but I know it works this way. So we'll close that out since I've already got the mods active, and then we'll go in and continue the career. Alright, so in order to select the option, first of all, like I said, it's only available on the new Freightliner Cascadia. So we click on it and go to accessories, and then right here you're going to see what's called Deflight. You click on it, and then you click on the Deflight, and then your logo should appear on your truck. So you do have it on the 72RR model, and I also placed it on the day cab. So if you go to the day cab, and obviously you have to have the deflector option, so you won't find it unless you have a deflector. So if you go to cabin deflectors, and it's only available on the Aero cab deflector. So select the Aero cab deflector. Now you have an option for the Deflight. So select the deflector light, and there is your logo. As simple as that. So I've had it on this truck that I've been testing. So if you go to media, and here's my truck. Let me scroll back out here a second. Alright, so this is a logo. During the day it looks just like your standard logo. There's no different. You can't tell it's a lit logo. And even if it goes dark, it's not lit. It actually comes on when you select your parking lights. So if you select your parking lights, then the logo will light up. So as soon as you turn on your lights, the logo will light. And that's all there is to it. And like I said, it's just something a little bit different. There's a few trucks out there like RL carriers that have the lighted deflector, and I thought it might be good for your virtual trucking company or your own personal truck to put a custom lit logo. But anyway, once you try the mod, if you got any feedback, you can post it on Discord, or just leave me a message on Patreon. It's usually easier to get to me on Discord. But if you got any feedback or suggestions or anything, just let me know. The hard part's already done. Making tweaks is no problem at all. Just let me know what you guys are looking for. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.